depending upon how many people we get. And also the thing that I'm going to be doing also today as well is going to be playing the draft of Zendikar. So I know everybody's like 2020s like this. Probably look like a Rimrock Knight. Yeah, that's what I look like. I haven't shaved in a while. I'd actually shaved because of my buddy's funeral. It's been about a month since then. So, but yeah, so to hopefully lift up everybody's spirits, we'll be doing a draft. Will we get 7 wins? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. But we're gonna try. And so, with that being said, we're gonna jump right in to try to get some 7 wins and try to put a smile on that face. You know, we'll try.
Let's put a smile on that face.
Yeah, completely random, but we're going to go ahead and dive in. If you're watching this on a live stream, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into drafts. So far, we have a 6-3 draft, a 4-3 draft. Actually, our worst draft has been 3-3. This is not a difficult draft, ladies and gentlemen. For the Premier draft, it's not that hard. Zendikar is really highly draftable. I think like this and Aldrain was pretty highly draftable. I struggled with other drafts. I don't know about your struggle, if we all have the same struggle. But
I struggled with other drafts.
But yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and bolt. What's our reward? And so seats are going to be filled right here. And by the way, you'll see in the bottom right hand corner is a picture of me weight training. That's just for you to get to know me a little bit. Okay. Speaking of my buddies passing, it's been about a month, and that was kind of hard. I had the Red Bull tournament, I had a Mythic qualifier going on, so I just want to show a picture of my buddy really quick. Me and my buddy, we were kind of inseparable for about four years. We'd go out, weight train together, watch sports, guy things. You know what I mean? If you know my channel, I'm kind of like a guy's guy, and so I'm also going to be getting back into the bodybuilding scene. And so, we would always joke around and stuff like that. But, so let me get to, I don't know where it's at. So here's just a picture of me and my buddy. He's the guy right there. That was just kind of us on a regular Saturday night. But here's him. He was a big dude, a really big guy. I mean, right there, I'm about 214 pounds. You can see my buddy's a lot more stockier, but let's go into the draft here. Yeah, that's probably better. Okay, so we can hit him with green, white. Let's see here. But we'll be doing a code giveaway here. Yeah, I don't know. We'll pick that. Alright. Yeah, so green, you can make green white work. That was our worst draft, actually. Green white was our worst draft. We went 3-3. Green white, you really have to draw like these. And here he's binding. So what's this do? When enters battlefield, you can search for a forest and a plains card, put them into your hand. Players can't pay life or sacrifice non-land permanents to cast spells or activate abilities. It's a 4/4/4/4. You know what? This here stuns a creature. Let's just go for it. I'm gonna go green and white. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under control, put a +1/+1 on this bad boy. Target creature you control deals. Okay, so let's get some creatures in here. Yeah, a 3/4 flyer. I mean, flyers come at a premium here. They really do. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and take the flyer at the 5 spot. All right. Alrighty then. We're gonna move. You know what? Let's see here. Actually, let's pick a 2/2 flyer. I like getting the flyers at certain spots. Okay, so whenever this enters the battlefield, target creature you control gains an indestructible to end a turn. Kind of underwhelming, isn't it? What about some green here? Yeah, let's get some ramp here. As long as your turn, so it becomes a 2/3. You know what? Let's grab the 3/1. Our guy's got to get buff. Got to hit that gem. But no, so the reason why I leave those things, I leave an icon because I don't have a webcam on my face. And so that's just for you to get an idea of what I look like, I guess. But right now I just have a beard. Giant beard. Alright, this says it's got a 2/3 vigilance, so pretty good. You may put a basic land card from your hand onto the battlefield. That's good. Return target land you control to its owner's hand. Great for landfall. So definitely a card that we'll pick for limited. And that card was called Morosa Root Grazer. I don't know. That'd just be a great Scrabble word. That's all I know. Okay, we're pretty committed to green-white here. Enters the battlefield, put +1/+1. It's very underwhelming. Does have utility though with some counter mechanisms. We're just gonna grab a 3/3 for 3. Actually, yeah. So far, we're making this work. We got 6 creatures, 8 picks. All our creatures are pretty darn good. Even a 3/3 for a 3. And just chilling. Kind of cute. Alright, so this is good right here. When it enters the battlefield, attach it to a target creature you control, gains flying. That would work in our theme pretty well. Again, I'm building my collection through the draft. I kind of got burned out, guys, of just going mythic rank all the time, playing the top 1500. I just kind of got bored out of that, so... Put a +1/+1 counter up to 1 target creature you control, gain 2 life. You may play an additional land this turn, draw a card. Okay, it does a lot of things, but do we really want it? I don't know. We'll think about that. Think about it. Think about that, right? We'll think about it. Let's see how, well, as they're waiting. Yeah, we don't want our draft to go... Oh. So this is an early draft for me. Let me just take this card because all the cool kids are playing with it. I don't know. Take the priest. It's okay, but I'd rather take that. Alright, so we really need a good pack too. Come on. Okay, when it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 warrior creature token for each creature in your party. At the beginning of your combat, if you have a full party, creatures you control get +1/+0. So it's not that great. I mean, it's okay. This is really a good card. But we'll take it. Hold on. I have that as my pick. How many rogues and clerics do we have? We have 1 cleric, no rogues, we have 2 warriors. So this will be my pick. I think this is the first time we're playing with the rares in our decks. Wow. Alright. It's a mouse. Landfall. Whenever it enters about... Whenever land enters the battlefield, control creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. I like looking for more permanent things, you know? That's pretty darn good. Let's give a kicker ability there, though. Adding a mana. Yeah, so this Relic Golem's really good if you're playing a rogue mill strategy, which we're not doing. But this is a pretty good. It can't attack unless there's 8 or more cards in your opponent's graveyard. Very good for like a mill strategy. But for our purpose, we want to play with this guy. Certainly not the better card, but the card that makes sense for our deck, right? I really wanted to pick that card though. All right. Whatever land enters the battlefield control, put a +1/+1 counter. Destroy target creature with 4 or greater. That's really good. Yeah, we can go with a little removal there. So we got 8 creatures. So now we want to start to focus really on the creatures. We have a removal spell. Another removal spell. We got 2 ramp cards, 2 flying cards, so we're sitting pretty good with a pack and a half to go. Okay, whenever land enters a battlefield on your control, tap target. How many clerics do we have? 1 cleric, 3 warriors. So we're gonna take this the 7/5 because typically you're never gonna pay that. Okay, enters a battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each color. Underwhelming. You gain 1 life. It's a 1/4 body. Choose target or attacking blocking creature. Deals 1 damage equal to that creature twice the number of creatures you control in your party. We'll take 1 more removal, and that's it. This guy's really good. A 6/5, we'll take him. Heck yeah. I really want to take him. I need 1 more for my collection. But I'll put him in there. Yeah, possibly put that in for flying. Maybe a 1/4. Possibly another Colossus. We'll consider it. Yeah, we'll just take that one. Okay, so we need a really good third pack here. Alright, come on, let's do it. Oh. I might just have to rare draft this one. The creatures you control get +2/+2. So far we've hit our landmarks here. Removal. Alright. Whenever land enters a battlefield control, put a Finabla. I'm gonna rare draft it. Alright, these 2 are irrelevant. Whenever this enters battlefield, target creature you control gets +1/+1 until end turn for each creature in your party. This can be devastating. This can also be equally devastating. We're going to take that at the 1-drop. We got 13 creatures. You and target opponent creature. I don't like this. It's a 3/3 for 3. When it enters the battlefield, you and target opponent each draw a card. So you're helping them out, really. I like this one. Whenever land enters the battlefield, it gets +2/+2. So we're going to move that over here. A Death Toucher is really good. Some Vigilance, play any card from your hand. Let's see if we get a Death Toucher our way here. 15 creatures. Alright. 1/1 flyer. If it's kicked, tap up to 2 target creatures. Not bad. Don't like that card. So we're kind of stuck with 1/1 flyer. I don't like that card. It's basically a 2/3. Let's take the 2/3. Okay, so this stinks, so we'll just take the uncommon. The heck is this? Whenever it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, if that player had another land enter the battlefield under... They return a land. Wow. That shuts down... that shuts down landfall. Okay. The first kick spell this turn you cast was kicked. Let's just grab this. We can use a 2/2 flyer. Well, yeah, let's get a creature in here. Yep, so we're just trucking along. Alright. Yeah, disenchant's good. It's Q. Really nothing, huh? Can we use another beast? Just in case we have to use another beast here. Alright, so that is our draft. Not the greatest, not the worst. So obviously if you're watching this on a replay, you would advance the video. Let me check out something really quickly. I'll just be a second, guys. Alright, I lied. It's gonna be like 15-20 seconds. Right. Boom. All right. You're like, what are you doing? When you go live, a lot of stuff happens. But anyway, we'll be doing a code giveaway as well. If you're a subscriber or follower later in the video. Why not? Alright, okay. And what do I mean by codes? We'll get back to the draft in a second. So I have personal codes that I give out. I'm associated with the Wizards, by the way, but I am objective. I don't let that interfere with my judgment. So if you type in play Ikoria, this is not the code that I'm going to give you, by the way. This is a general code. Now, I can't get this because it'll give you 3 free booster packs. Or that was Ikoria. But you can type in play whatever set. I don't know if you know this, but you'll get booster packs. So type in Zendikar. Now, I can't do it because I've already redeemed the code, but that's what you can get. We're also going to be doing a box opening of Zendikar tomorrow or today. Alright, so let's go back to our draft. Alright. Yeah, with the builder deck. Okay. Why did it do that? Alright, so let's see here. Alright. Okay, cool. Let's see, 49 cards. 1 Cliffhaven. Alright, everything got all jacked up. Let's see, alright. I just gotta undo things that this thing did. Then I'll go through the list and then okay. So we got to get rid of 4 cards. Shave it down. So this is removal on a card right here. So we'll get rid of that. Let's see. Choose target attacking or blocking creature. It deals damage twice the number of creatures in your party. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Get rid of disenchant. This is good. This is also good for the landfall ability. This good removal. A 3/3 for 3 is pretty decent. More removal. Like the creature, like that creature. Alright. So how many clerics do we have? 1 cleric, 6 warriors. So we do have... Alright. Got 18 creatures. Kind of want to stay there. So the question we have to ask ourselves is, what do we get rid of? This gives a creature flying. That's a ramp spell that ramps us into mana. We don't have too much landfall, do we? Oops. Got a little bit of it. Yeah, we got a little bit of a landfall. Maybe take 1 kite sail away. Done. Let's play it out. right, here we go. Lead off with white. I don't know about this draft. We'll have to see how it does. My worst colors are these two. Playing with Gruul. Got a 1/4 there. With reach. Not bad. Just a generic 3/3. Very vanilla. It's a 4/3. We get landfall. It's +2/+2. Very good card. So whenever it attacks, target creature an opponent controls with power less than or equal to the number of warriors you control can't block this turn. See, this is where these cards come into play for your landfall. Let me attack. If he double blocks, we can just exile one of the creatures. If he like blocks, okay. Let's make him regret that. Alright, so 6 goes through. Yeah, removal is just so good right now. Okay, what the heck is this? Trample, haste. If it was kicked, it enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter at the beginning of your end step. This sculpture doesn't have a 1/1 counter on it. Return it to the owner's hand. Okay, well it didn't give me enough time to read the text. At the beginning of your end step, if it doesn't have a +1/+1 counter, return it to his owner's hand. See, I can drop this to activate landfall. Make this a 6/5. And then snatch that. I can only deal 9 to him. Trample, haste. Alright, so let me drop this guy right here. Let me return a land. Let's try to slide up in there for 6. Yep. So he can make a creature not block with power equal to this. That's 2. So he can stop this from blocking. This. Wait. number of warriors you control. Okay. I read that wrong. I am down to 4 or 3. All right. 7-5. The 4-3. Let's tag with a 6-5. All right. Let's just bring this down as a blocker. This is a really good card. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter. Yeah, he had a really good draft. He might want to slide in there with that. Oh. Alright, well. We'll return that back to our hand. We actually have to pass. So, this card's a 2/2 for 2. That's just great by itself. The first kick spell you cast each turn costs 1 less to cast. Whenever you cast a kick spell, put a +1/+1. It's not bad. He can't block flyers. His only weakness is that he cannot block a flyer. Let's drop this bad boy down. So this allows us to search for 2 land. And put it into our hand. So this helps trigger any landfall abilities. Alright. So this dude, he's got some trample, but he gets +1/+0 until end of turn for each creature in your party, and he's got 1 warrior. That's actually a warrior. 2 warriors, 3 warriors, 4 warriors. So that would become a 5/2 trample. Alright. Great. Alright. My turn. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. Bring this down. We'll save this in our hand for any landfall abilities. We'll go for 2 in there. I'll put this guy on the clock. Alright, target creature gets +1/+1 for each creature in your party. Alright. Can we kill him? I think we can. We pay 5. And so, see, this is not a tap ability, so you can immediately play it, even in the late game. I think we can kill him. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attackers. Yeah, he's done. Alright. Activate his ability. Each creature you control gets +1/+1. 1, 2, 3. Right. These have vigilance. Yep. Alright, good game. That was a really good game. Uh-oh. Ranking up in the world. That was a tough one. So far the worst we've done is 3 and 3, and that's with these colors. My best colors are Demir. For sure. All right. But yeah, so the draft isn't bad. You just have to have some removal. I see something for 1 second here. All right, so let me see here. Well, I was trying to drop a code into the comment section. Let me see something for a second. All right. All right, well, we're going to move on to the next game. So let me see here. I'm going to try to drop a code. YouTube is being funny. Let me try to do it after this match. So let's go into the second match. All right. All right, so our opponent goes first. We do have a 3/1. A vanilla 3/3 is cool. So we got this with landfall. Whenever land enters battle from control, +1/+1 counter. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's drop a white. But yeah, in the future, after videos are uploaded, in the comment section of my videos, if you're subscribed, I'll just randomly... That's a pretty good card, by the way. Every once in a while, I'll just give a code inside the comment section. It just helps people get arena cards, that's all. Alright, so this is a 1/3. So as long as there's 4 more instant or sorcery cards in your graveyard, it gets +3/+1, so it's like a 4/4 for 2. And then you can discard a card, exile the top 2 cards of your library, and then choose one of them and play them. Alright, so let's see here. We'll drop a 3/1. Versus 1/3. He's brought out a 2/3. Deals combat damage to a player, exile top card of your library. Great. Alright, let's attack with a 3/1. See what happens. Oh yeah. And nothing happened. Okay. Like, oh yeah, buddy. Yeah, we're just gonna drop down a vanilla 3/3. Nothing wrong with that. Like I said, yesterday we went 4/3 and 6/3. Demir being the best colors. See what he did right there? You can just tap it, discard a card, exile top 2 cards of your library, and you can play with one of them. It doesn't even, it's pretty good. Alright, I never like it when... So this can be kicked. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. The spell is kicked. Those creatures get +2/+1 until end of turn instead. So we're actually just going to attack with these two. And just see what he does. He's going to take it. I don't know if I want to drop that on it. They all get +2/+1. So we would be dealing a lot of damage. But let's just save it. It's not going to save it. Alright. Alright, let's drop this guy. He's a 4/4. Comes into play, you can search for a forest. And a land card, take it. Alright, discard the card. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. That's now 4/4. That's now 4/4. All right. So whenever land enters the battlefield in control, put a +1/+1 counter. Alright, let's just attack with our 4/4. Alright. Just drop this guy down. He's a 3/4. Q. This card's really good. It's a lot better than I thought. Jeez. Right, enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals the number of cards from their hand equal to the number of cards in your party. How many cards in the party do they have? 3. So we'll reveal that. That. Ooh. Here we go. It went from like 90 degrees to like 70 degrees. 70 degrees is like cold for here around where I live. So, alright. Like 90 degrees to like 70 degrees. 70 degrees is like cold for here around where I live. Let me see. Let me turn my mic down because I think you guys are hearing a lot. Let me see. Let me turn my mic down because I think you guys are hearing a lot. Let me turn it down by like a couple decibels. Okay. See if that's better. Yeah, let's drop this guy down. Bring that back to our hand. What does this thing do? Whenever you cast an instant sorcery card, blah blah blah. Remove all charge counters from it, deals that much damage to target creature. Yeah, we're gonna kick this. Yeah, this game. Alright, we're 2-0. Just kind of came in there, just went boom. Alright. Wow. So these colors, my worst draft ever with this in Zendikar was 3-3, and it was with these colors, but so far we're 2-0. Alright. Here we go. So we got the Colossus, Stomper, kind of cool. You know, for a land or a tapper. Alright, we'll lead off with a green. So there's our hand. Alright. Drop him for... Tap him for a creature. Alright, what does this guy do? Enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Another cleric, okay. Whenever you gain life for the first time, each turn put a +1/+1 counter. Okay. Yeah, we just drop a bird. Decline landfall. So that's come in handy so far. It's getting a landfall. Yeah, but look at this thing. This thing's gonna be a beast. So whenever a cleric enters the battlefield under his control, he gains a life. Then puts a +1/+1 counter. Then whenever he gains a life, we lose a life. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're just gonna have to try to tough it out until we get some mana here. He could have a ramp spell, but I'm gonna try to take it out. Alright. Finally get some mana. Attack for 2. Try to slide right up in there. He's got a 1/1. So we're looking for a white. Play with that. It takes a 2. So whenever land enters battlefield under control, this gets +2/+2, and this is where these guys kind of come in. When it comes into play, return a land to your hand, so then you can drop a land back down for landfall. So we're not getting that white mana. That's rough. Let's see. Just drop a vanilla 3/3. Pass the turn. So struggling with mana here. Good card, 5/4. When a land enters the battlefield, it has indestructible. But we're worried about this guy right here. Right. So if we can get a mana, particular white, we can kind of change the board state, but right now yeah, he's got some big guys out there. Attacks with 4/5. It's a warrior. Boy. We'll double block, so he can only kill one of them. Alright. No land. It's gonna hurt. So we have to pass it. Alright. We're gonna have to take the 5. We can't block the 1/1. We missed 4 land drops. Yeah, we have to take it. Okay, wow. Still no mana. Alright, Alright, we'll try to make the best out of it. Pass. Okay, so this thing's crazy. Each creature you control gets +1/+0 for each time it has attacked this turn, and when a land enters the battlefield, basically they get an additional combat turn. There was a Visions card back in the 90s called Relentless Assault, 2 colorless, 2 red, where you got an additional attack phase. Yeah, between our no land. So we'll just let them play it out. But watch, see, this card is really good. Oh, I thought he had it. Never mind. Yeah, or just lack a land here. Right, so he's got the game. Yep, we'll just no box it. Nope. Alright, so that just came down to mana, pretty much. Alright, let me try to see. Let's see here. I'm trying to drop a code for you guys. That's why I'm taking some. So if you see this code pop in, let me know if you can see it. Is to help your MTG Arena collection. Okay, there it goes. Alright, so all you do is grab that code, go to your store, and just try to redeem that. So all you do is grab that code, go to your store, and just try to redeem that. And let me know what you get. Alright, so we're 2-1. Like I said, if you're a subscriber or follower, any comment in the comment section of the videos, every once in a while I'll drop a comment. Let's see here. But this is just chill. Just taking a break from like the pro tours and stuff like that. Alright, there you go. Well, this can help get your mana out quicker. So we'll go with that one. Just tag with that 2/3. See if he takes it. Okay. And we'll bring that down. End our turn. So what's cool about this guy, you can tap it, put a land from your hand onto the battlefield, or return a land from the battlefield to your hand. What the crap is this? Attach it to our creature you control. Quick retreat is +1 for each creature in your party. It has menace. So it's a 2/1 flying menace bat with lifelink. So see, this can help you ramp. Alright. Alright. Oh, what the heck? Am I really gonna spend this on a bat? So we got that. We got those to kick. We're kind of bluffing here. Let's see here. And let me know if the volume's too loud or whatnot. Let's see. I'm gonna have to take the bat. Okay. And probably should have waited a turn. But we can get rid of it. Let's get rid of that. No attacks, actually. What a spin turn. See, he's been taking that damage, though. Like... Destroy target creature. Alright. Q. Nothing I can do about that. Alright, so that's going to be a 3/3 menace. Nothing I can do about that. 7/6. Alright, what the heck is this? Alright, so warrior gets +2/+1. Okay, so he just... It's gonna be who can outkill who. Very quickly. Let's drop that guy down. Hold that in our hand. I mean, technically we could kill that, but if we could kill him next turn, so I'll take the risk. I don't know if he's got anything crazy. He is playing Radkos. Each of our creatures get +2/+1. Okay, this game. Yeah, I'm happy just to get out of that one. That was pretty... Yeah, I'm just happy just to go bang, boom, we're out. Alright, so we're 3-1. We're trying to go for 7 wins here. Yesterday we got 6. Let's try to go for 7. Alright. This thing's been really good. It's a lot better than I ever thought it was. A 2/3 just for a vigilance for 2. Then you can drop a land from your hand onto the battlefield, return a land. It's crazy. So it can help you ramp. It can help you with landfall. And it's a 2/3 for 2. Okay, what's this thing? Okay. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. That's really good. At the beginning of your end step, if there are cards exiled. Alright. And you'll see this card, its ability, if it doesn't die. Okay. At the beginning of your end step, if there are cards exiled before put. Alright. So see how it's our turn, and what we're gonna do is return or put a basic land card from our hand onto the battlefield. So watch. See, it helps a ramp. Alright. Let's bring this fatty out. He gets +2/+2 when land drops. And, you know, let's just pass. So you see how this card is just really good all around. We can return a land into our hand, drop it. But this card is insane. Ooh, he's gonna die. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Vid. Alright, so he brings out another 1/4. Be safe on your flight. Alright, Matt. Let's see. See, this card's giving him so much advantage. We're gonna decline that, and just see if he takes it or not. Alright, he takes it. That was just a bluff. We're just bluffing. Yeah, he's drawing cards like crazy off this. Alright. Alright, so he's gaining. So what's happening is whenever another cleric enters the battlefield, he gains 1 life. He's got 3 of those. So well, put his tech for 2 in the air. Drop down a vanilla 3/3. I mean, look at this. Whenever he drops a land, he exiles the top card and can play with it. And he's got 3 of these out, so whenever a cleric enters the battlefield, he gains 3 life. Or another creature. Oh, it's not even a cleric, it's just another creature. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Alright, well, let's hit him for 2 in the air. Alright, and then I mean, we'll drop this down to get some mana here. End our turn. Draws another card. This thing is crazy and limited. All right. Yeah, maybe the best landfall deck I've seen in limited. Alright, so we got 3/2/5s and a 3/3. Alright, so we're gonna pass the blockers. Block that. I have to kill it. Great. This is gonna be a long game. Alright, attack for 2 in the air. Drop down to 7/5. Yeah, this card is single-handedly taking over the game. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to attack with a 7/5. And, okay, he's just going to take it. Alright, I'll drop a 3/1 or 2/1 down. We have this in our hand. Alright, so he's going to draw another card because of landfall. Deals 4 damage to target creature and X damage to target creature's control over X number of creatures in your party. Alright, nice. Alright. He's got a 5/6, a 2/3. Alright, so okay, let's kill that. Pass the blockers. Okay, we're gonna block that to that. This to that. That to that. And we are going to take 5. Okay. Let's attack with a 7/5. Let's drop this down. We can return up the 2 lands. We'll just return 1. Just end turn. Yeah, this card just single-handedly. Yeah, so it's just probability. We can't even block it. So we'll just say good game. Yeah, we can't. So we get killed. Kicked right in the crotch. Alright. Alright, so we're 3-2. You know. That was a tough one. Alright. So... Well... Let's try to go... Let's try to have high hopes here. Let's try to go 5-3. So we got the heavier part of our deck here. We got our Colossus, our Brute. Alright. Zendikar's not bad, guys. Like I said, my worst record's 3-3, and trust me, I'm not that great at drafting this set. So when this comes into play, you can give a creature flying. Alright, let's attack with that. Alright, we'll just give it +3/+3. And we'll attach it this, and give it flying. +4/+3. We have that in our deck. Pretty good. Okay, what's this thing do? Okay, when there's a battlefield, create a 1/1 white creature token for each creature in your party. At the beginning of your turn, if you have a full party, creature control get +1/+1 indestructible. Gotcha. Let's drop that down. Pretty good card, landfall. Alright, just take 6. So he's playing Teamer. Alright. So this one comes into play. We search for 2 lands. You know, 4/4/4/4 is not bad. And read that bottom text. Players can't pay life or sacrifice non-land permanents to cast spells. So, alright, so we're gonna drop this into play. So it's a 6/5, but it does have trample. And I'm guessing he's gonna return our 1/1, yeah. Yep, we'll eat the 6. You gain each life for each creature in your party. I'm gonna take a huge risk and attack with everything. Alright, we gained 4 life because we had 2 warriors. So our opponent seems to be really aggressive, so we want to be as equally as aggressive back. I don't think this is a game where we can just attack with a 3-1, you know, each turn like a flyer. Alright, no blocks, we'll take the 4. Alright. We do have 2 flyers. He's got to kill one of them. If he can't, we win. Oops. We'll bring this down. Get 2 lands. Grab that, grab that. Drop one of those. Bring down our 2-1 again. 3-1, I mean. Okay, whenever you cast a kick spell, create a 2-2 token. Got it. Alright. So he's gonna have to kill this creature to stay alive. Plus, we can give another creature flying, so. Assuming he's gonna return. Ooh. Okay. We'll trade. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Drop land into play. Get rid of his flyer. Make this fly. Okay. That was a tough. He was aggressive, really aggressive. Alright, so we got 4 wins. I'll retype in a code because I don't know if anybody's claimed it. So, like I said, I'll be doing this for subscribers or followers in the comment section. If you leave a comment every once in a while, I'll leave a code. Let me type it in first. Let me see if I can find where I'm at. Alright, so I'll try it again. You can try that code. It should be popping up here. Alright. If you do get it, let me know what you got so I know the code's being claimed. Alright, so here we go. We go second again. Alright, we'll make the best out of it. We'll attempt to. Alright, so far we're just casting land. But guys, Zendikar is a really good draft. Let's see. It's smooth. I mean, 3 colors. Yep. So this guy we use in our 6 win deck. As long as your opponent has 8 more cards in it, it gets +1/+0 menace. So. So I'm assuming he's got rogues like Mill Rogue. Alright. Alright, kind of an odd game. Yep, okay, there's the rogue. So whenever he attacks with a rogue, we'll mill 2 cards. Alright, I'll search for 2 land right here. Maybe he's got a counter spell. No. This thing's so good. Try to hit him for 3. And then also we have this. And that. This works real well with that golem. Or if you have 8 or more, it's a 6/6 for 3. But it can only attack or block if a player has 8 or more cards in their graveyard. But it works really well in a mill deck like this. Alright. So we have 5 in the graveyard. We're gonna mill 2 more. We can't block. Alright. So we're gonna have to do something about that there. Alright, we're just gonna have to make this bigger. Make him take a lot. So that's a 5/4 menace. But yeah, this card is like a staple in a rogue mill deck. So what he keeps on doing is he keeps on tapping our creature and doesn't untap until the next turn. So we'd be taking 7, 10 damage. Okay. So we give all the creatures 2/2/1. If you can't kill a creature, we win. Well, this attack's gonna decide if we win. Let's see, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we won. We took a chance there. Alright. I was happy to get out of that one. Alright, what do we get? Alright. And again, I put in a code in the chat, so if anybody gets that, let me know what you get. If you just join, then go back into the chat and see what the code is. So the code is just simply this. You go in the store, just like you normally would, just redeem a code. Like, play Zendikar. Now that's not the code that I gave you, this is a personal code. I can't redeem this code, but this code would give you 3 free booster packs. I give you codes that will get you cards. They're personal codes that I get. And I'll do that for followers and subscribers. But I'm doing it freely today because, let's just face it, we all look like this with our beard. It's 2020. We have the virus and everything. That's what I look like. We all look like Rimrock Knights. Arg. Alright. Alright, so just in case you didn't, let me put that code again to the chat just in case, because I don't know if anybody's claimed it or not. Alright. Let's just jump into another match. Alright, so far we're 5-2. We got 2 more wins. Let's try it. And if on the screen you're wondering why there's a person or somebody weight training in the right hand corner, like right here, that's me. I don't have a webcam on myself. And secondarily, it covers up our opponent a little bit. Alright, drop this dude. Little cat. Little kitty. That kitty looks like he's on steroids. Alright, so this is a Goblin Warrior. Gets +1/+0 until end turn for each creature in your party, and has Trample. And it counts itself too, so it'll be a 2/2. And that's it. Alright, we're gonna take 2. Alright, let's drop this. 2, 3. We got another kitty. Whenever we get a land, it gets +1/+1. That's a 3/2 trample. What is this? Another cat. Yep. Like this, it gets +1/+1. Let's get on that. Let's have them take 5 in the turn. We have these ramp spells in our hand. And let me know if my voice is too loud or the game's play's not loud enough for you. You will not hurt my feelings. Let's see. I'll take. Yep, no blocks. Alright, we're gonna kick this. So each creature we get 2/2/1. We kill that, he takes 5. Okay, this thing. So he gets 4/1 tokens, and then whenever a land comes into play, one of his insects gets +4/+1. That kind of screwed our plans. Alright, let's go drop this down. We'll get 2 land out of that one. We'll get landfall, so this will become This has vigilance too, by the way. So we'll attack 4 in there. So this thing is a 4/3 with haste. At the beginning of your end step, if it doesn't have a +1/+1 counter on it, return it to its owner's hand. That's a really good card. Back in the day with Curse Scroll and Tempest, look it up. This would have been... Okay, so we got a 5/5, a 3/2 trample, a 4/3. And we got another 4/5. So is that how I want to do it? We take 9. Let's block it like that. If he's got a ramp spell or a dead. Yep, that would do it. Plus 2 damage. We were so close to winning. We could have won with that next turn, but we'll end our turn. Yep. So he won't with all the fatties. Alright, I'm gonna give his creature +3/+3. Just for fun, guys. You can have fun. Alright, good game. So, what are we, 5-3? Yep, 5 wins, 3 losses. Not bad. I'm opening up a few Zendikar packs. I'll be opening up a booster box. If you want to follow or subscribe, it'll either be today or tomorrow of Zendikar. Like in real life. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, this is the card that I was talking about, Relic Golem. For 3 mana, it's a 6/6. It can't attack or block unless the opponent has 8 or more cards in the graveyard. Pay 2 target player mills too. Very good in a rogue deck. A rogue mill. So if you're looking for like a budget, nice deck, okay. Get a Wayward Beast. And I'm just gonna hover over the commons so we can get to the rare. Okay, when it ever enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals a number of cards from their hand equal to the number. Choose one of those cards. That player discards that card. Leyland Tyrant, so that's a mythic. A lot of people. I had the early access event to to Zendikar, and nobody played with this. I played 13 hours with all the cards, and this card didn't really seem to, hate to say it, but with Lotus Cobra, how strong standard is, this didn't really have much wings. But yeah, so probably in future sets this will see something. All right, on to the next pack. I'll just hover over the commons. Really good card in limited. Fearless Fledgling. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on it and gains flying till end turn. Pretty good. Ooh, we get a mythic rare wild card. So again, one step to building your collection. I make a video on this on YouTube. How to build your collection faster. When you draft, your rewards don't. These rewards over here, they don't get activated for draft packs. But when you open up packs like we are, it goes towards your rewards. And also when you open up packs, you can just open up mythic rare wild cards. All right. So we can play historic, or I can go into another draft and we can just redraft everything. Or we'll do another draft, I should say. We can do another draft. Alright, so you don't have to be a follower or subscriber to let me know. Alright, so we can do another one. Let's see here. And I'll drop another code. Just type in the comment section, just type in raffle, and I'll throw a code out a little bit later to help your own collection. And again, with the codes that I give out, you have to make sure you get the capital letters and everything. So if it's like, I'm just gonna make it up, if it's like capital F, lowercase h, G1 dash something, you want to make sure you get that in properly. Alright, so let's go Premiere. Let's go. Oops. Yeah, we'll go that. So we're just gonna wait. So let's see how good we're gonna do. Come on, last person. Okay. This thing. Alright, so Akira Fearless Voyager. Whenever another creature, or whenever you attack a player with one or more equipped creatures, draw a card. Okay. Whenever you may attach an equipment from a creature you control. If you do, tap that creature. Gains indestructible. We'll just pull it. I don't know if we're gonna go in those colors. Let's just see. Wasn't really that good of a first pack one. Alright. So, we're just waiting. Okay, here we go. Whenever we cast instant sorcery or wizard spell, it gains flying. Okay, here's a decent one. You can attach to a creature. Whenever land enters the battlefield, a creature gets +2/+2. That's really good. Inordinate Rage. Kind of like Infuriate. Alright. Now, let me just do this. We might go green here. Let me read this card again. You may attach an equipment from a creature you control. If you do, tap that creature and it gains a triple on turn. Okay. This is like Flame Sweep right here. Alright, so let's see. Let's go with... Actually, let's pull this in here. Okay, whenever deals damage to a player, return land neutral to zone. That's good for landfall. We'll take it, but let's see here. Whenever it's equipped, it has haste. That's a good one. Wow. So maybe the first pack, we're just gonna take just the best cards and then let pack 2 kind of determine. So because right now I can't decide if we're gonna go green, red, white, green. Okay. Well, we'll just take a Death Toucher. So with our pack, it's kind of a weird draft. We're just taking the best available, I guess. Sacrifice X lands. For each land, sacrifice this away, draw a card. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. I'm gonna take this one. It gets flying. So that's a good one. That's good. That's good. Gain 1 life. Yeah, we'll take the warrior one. So it's okay to be in 3 different colors. With the first pack, it's not what I like to do, but in real life it happens to me all the time. Alright, we'll take that. Does 4 damage to our creature, and X damage to that creature's control or X number of creatures in your party. Okay, we're in 3 different colors, so equip warriors you control have a double strike. Okay, this card's really good though. Whenever you cast a kick spell, draw a card, then discard a card. You can look at the top 5 cards of your library, reveal a kicker ability, put that into your hand, put the rest at the bottom. So, really good. Alright. This is also good. When you kick this, you can choose a creature, and all your opponent's creatures have to block it. So this is really good. You can swing in with all your creatures. Alright, let's grab that. Ooh, this is tough. So we're gonna go white, red, green, red. Shoot. Alright, so we're gonna take this guy right here at 3-1. Alright, so I think we're out of green, right? I think we're just gonna abort that. Okay, we're gonna take this guy. Alright, take a 3-1. Alright, we'll take a flyer. Alright. So just waiting for our opponent. there we go. Alright, so... Well, we're not in blue, we're not in black, we're in red. Target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn. I guess that's relevant, we'll take it. Creatures you control have haste. It's pretty good. Alright, but we're gonna grab that. Reason why. When it attacks, target creature and opponent controls with power less than or equal to number of warriors you control can't block this turn. And we have 7 warriors. Destroy target land. Its control may search the library for a basic land card. Put on the battlefield. Okay, so this is a warrior. Whenever it attacks, it gets +1/+0 for each creature in your party. So that's a big one. Yep, I'll have another one of those. So we have 4 of these guys. How many creatures do we have? We need to get creatures though. Alright. Now you know what this card would work with? There's a Planeswalker from War of the Spark where it says creatures assign combat damage equal to their toughness rather than their power. This card would have worked with that because they would attack as a 17/17. Alright, so we're going to take that. Now that's a pretty good rare. But we're going to go ahead and take... As much as I would love to take that for a rare draft. Okay, this spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party. When it was battlefield, exile non-land permanent opponent controls. Alright, so we'll pull that over here. And there's a 4/5 trample for 6. Yep, want some removal there. We could put 5 of these in the deck. You do know that you can play with as many copies in a draft as you want. Let's put that in here though. Or actually, you know, let's just... Alright. Alright, there's nothing here for us. So I'm just going to take that from my collection. We got 16 creatures. Let's see here. How many warriors do we have? We have 10 warriors. Alright, so this card came back. Alright, sacrifice X lands. For each land, sacrifice this way, draw a card. You may play X lands this turn. Right, so, do we have any... We don't have too much landfall here. Let's grab that. Let's put this into the side. Alright, here's a 1/4. Whenever this or another creature enters the battlefield under control, you gain 1 life. I mean, I don't know. We'll put it inside. We'll draft it. Alright, we'll pull that to the side. We can have 6 of these. I think that's a little bit too many, right? Nope, it drafted it for us. Okay, when it enters the battlefield, add 1 for each party. Once it enters the battlefield, you may return a land card to its owner's hand. When you do, it deals 2 damage to each opponent. Alright. Alright, there we go. Okay, so not the greatest draft. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we gotta make 5 cuts. We got 16 creatures. Right. So whenever you attack with a player with 1 or more equipped creatures, draw a card. So equipments are going to be key, but that's only 1 card in the deck. I think we have too many of these. Actually, we'll cough up 1 of these to have this in the deck. Alright, so we have 2 more cuts to make. Yeah, that treachery card can go. I actually want to add this in too. Because it plays into that. So we're kind of quick, straight to the point. 16 creatures. Here's the thing with this one. When it deals combat damage to a player, return a land you control to its owner's hand. I don't know how good that is. Like, you don't really want to attack with that on turn 1. You're kind of screwing yourself. And we don't have too much landfall in here. So I think we actually have to take our rare out. We have haste. So I like running 16 creatures. 15 is kind of low, but we can take a land out here. So what? So we got 14 and 9. Yeah, we can take out a land here because we're curved really low. So we can put the 1/4 in or the 3/2. Now let's see how this goes. Alright, so here we go. This would be a good hand. You know, we'd have double strike, +3, +2. But if we had a white, so off the mulligan for those reasons. Keep 6. Bring that down. Okay. So we're kind of the opposite of how you would draft a deck. We're just quick. Like that opening hand would have been ridiculous. Alright. Drop this guy down. He's a 5/3. We draw a card. You know what? We'll end our turn and see what he does. We can give it flying too. This right here, whenever it deals damage to a player, that player mills 3 cards. Alright, so he's got a kill spell. Equip that. So we have 7 cards milled. Well, Let's see. So what he did was he did this. Target opponent discards 2 cards, mills a card, or loses 1 life. You gain 1 life. All right. Flyer. So we mill 3. It's just a wall. Attacks. So that's an 0-5, but whenever you cast a kick spell, it becomes a 5-5. Yeah, and we have to pass the turn again. Those kill spells will really hurt. Alright. So he's going to return this probably back to our hand. Kill that, block that, we'll take 3 of that. Eek. Bring this down. More attacks. So I don't know how I feel about red-white. Yeah, because if we don't win in the early game, we're gonna hurt. Let's see, yeah, we'll take it. Alright, can he go? Oh, wait a minute. If he's got a kill spell, he can kill us next turn. Maybe we can kill this, because he can deal 2, 5. Yeah, we gotta hold 1 back. Oh, and he does have a kill spell. Yeah, Demir is where we want 6 wins. Okay, so he's got a kill spell in his hand. Alright. We'll go down to 2. Alright, creatures we control have haste, so... He's got a squid. And we got that one. He's got a kill spell. I could have won the game. We could have won it. He's gonna kill that for sure. We're just gonna let it go. So that was a close game. Alright. There's the golem I was talking about. Alright, we'll just take it. Good game. Alright, so this deck is everything that I thought it would be. Remember when I made this deck, like, we have to kill quick, we have to kill fast. Alright, so let's see here. Let's play another match. Alright. Drop this guy right there. So this has landfall whenever land comes into play. Creature gets +2/+2. Yeah, this deck's looking iffy. Yep. And he can give that. He might have this right in his hand too. Or that. Yeah, so this deck's iffy. So that's a 6/4 trample. Put that down. 4/6. Yikes. I don't know. Our red-white deck isn't looking pretty. Oof. Alright, good game. Oof, we're 0-2. Now, I have started 0-2 and gone 6-2, but I don't think this deck has it in it. Because, so, this is a good example of the exact opposite of the deck that we just played prior in this video, because this is the exact opposite deck, and we're struggling. Our curve is 2.5. So we're quick. So let's see here. So let's play the match. So hopefully we can just get 2 wins at this point. Yikesy yikesies. Alright. See how we're really low to the curb. Really low. It's a double striker. Equip warriors you control have double strike. Okay, so this thing is a 2/3 flying defender. Right. Okay. So this is a 3/1 double striker. We'll drop this down. 2/3. Oh. Yep. So this has landfall. Equipped creature gets +2/+2. Yeah, we missed a land drop too. That hurts. Attack with a 4/3. He can double block that if he wants to. Doesn't. Okay, let's just drop down a 1/1. Or, yeah. So it's a 5/4. Alright. Gets +3/+2. Alright, let's go for broke here. So if he gets a land, this gets +2/+2. This gets +1/+1. Well, he's able to win, right? Yep. So this deck went 0-3. Eek. So it did the complete opposite of what we did before. Ooh, that was a weak performance. Alright, we can open up the pack, see what we got. Alright. So these are the commons. So when it enters battlefield, exile target non-land, non-token permanent with 4 or less, and then when it leaves the battlefield, they create a XX blue illusion creature token, where X is the converted mana. So they don't get. So when they kill this, they don't get the thing that you stole back. That's kind of the positive part. So yeah, that one we were like, yeah, that was a bad go. Like, this is kind of how this thing went. It was like
Yeah, I do, yeah. Outside interference here. In my moment of glory. Yeah, no, I'm living in a nightmare. Yeah, I do, yeah. Outside interference here. In my moment of glory. Yeah, no, I'm living in a nightmare.
yeah, that was that draft. That was so we had a good one, we had a negative one. But anyway, guys, feel free to follow and subscribe if you want to. Again, I'll be opening up a booster box. But I'm gonna get off here. But those are 2 drafts that you can see. And those are 2 drafts. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching. Until next video, I'll see you soon.